In this question, we are asked to find the moment of inertia of a uniform thin disk of total mass m and outer radius r, about an axis of rotation that is perpendicular to the plane of the disk and passes through its centre, as shown in the picture. To do these questions, we always start with our definition of the moment of inertia, which is the integral of r squared dm. And the trick is to be able to write this in such a way that we can actually solve it. So we're going to consider a small element of mass, a blue ring, as shown in the picture there, who has thickness dr and is at distance r from the centre and has a little bit of mass dm. What we need to do is add together all these rings that make up the total area or mass of our disk. So let's work out the little bit of mass for this little ring that is shown. The little bit of mass of that ring is the density, or the mass per area, so it's the total mass divided by the total area of our disk, times by the little bit of area that that small ring represents. Now, that ring has circumference 2 pi r and thickness dr. Therefore, the small amount of area that it represents is so that's the small amount of area there has now become this. So let's put our dm that we found into here to give us what our I becomes. I'm going to have to integrate from the centre of the ring, 0, to the outside of the ring. So now we have an integral which is entirely in r. So let's take all the constant terms out, like the m, the a, and the 2 pi, leaving the integral from the centre to the outside of the disk, r cubed dr. And that equals m over a 2 pi. And the answer to the integral of r cubed with respect to r is r to the 4 over 4. We're going from 0 to r. So this must equal the mass per area 2 pi r to the 4th over 4. And the area is pi r squared. And if we tidy all that up, we get the answer m r squared over 2. Just to remind you that we did the area, became pi r squared there, then we just cancelled terms, and it became very neatly this result. So the moment of inertia of our uniform thin disk is the total mass times its outer radius squared divided by 2.